The painting 1410 was published in September of 2015, and by Różalski's own description, it depicts the Battle of Grunwald, where the Polish and Lithuanian armies broke the power of the Teutonic Order. The painting's composition reads in 3 depth bands, and in the foreground, with his back to us, is the Polish knight Scythe, and we will get to his lore and importance later. We only see him from behind, so the painting has to tell us who he is through the symbols on his clothing. On his back he bears the Salima coat of arms, and in his left arm we see a red shield carrying that same griffin. The middle band is the army. Between Scythe and the giant stands rows of infantry and cavalry with raised spears and a few banners, and they are fading into the fog the further back they go. In the background is the giant. He is a Teutonic knight in a white surcoat bearing a gold cross, the plate beneath it picked out in gold filigree with a belt of round gold studs at the waist. A horned great helm is close where a face should be, and a few crows circle the head. In his right hand he holds a sword, and a crucifix with a small victim on it hangs from the rear end of the weapon, which is just such a cool detail in my opinion. The sword points down towards the ground. The giant's back is rounded and his head is lowered, so the whole posture reads as a body about to fall, which is a nice little detail in regards to depicting an empire being defeated, which is what happened at the Battle of Grunwald. Now, let me give Scythe his background, because the choice to put him at the front of a Grunwald painting is deliberate. He was actually on the field that day, fighting under the Krakow banner, and he had given something up to be there. When the war broke out in 1409, he was in the service of the Hungarian king, and he left that service to come and fight for Poland. He was counted among the Polish knights who contributed to the victory that day. Born around 1379, he served as both a soldier and a diplomat under the Polish king who led the Polish side at Grunwald. He won tournament after tournament across Europe before dying in 1428, covering a retreat against the Turks at Golubac. What outlasted him though was his reputation. In Poland he became the model of what a knight should be, dependable to the point that Polish scouts still swear an oath to be as dependable as Scythe. Now, regarding the battle behind both figures, on one side were the forces of the Polish king and his cousin the Lithuanian Grand Duke, somewhere around 29,000 men, and on the other side the army of the Teutonic Order under its Grand Master Ulrich von Jungingen, and his army consisted of nearly 21,000 men. The Battle of Grunwald was the morning Poland and Lithuania finally pushed back. Von Jungingen died on the field with most of the Teutonic Order's senior leadership. The Teutonic state held on afterward, but never recovered the power it had before.